Hi everyone, Ron Crider reporting for duty. Guess what? It's Monday. It's a Monday. It's a great Monday. It's day 169. My stay safe at home day. But I didn't stay safe at home. Yes, I was out today to go see my friend Dr. Mason. I told you I had a little procedure done last week or maybe 10 days ago, and you had to go get the results of that. The good news is that I'm going to live for a while, so no worries here. You're stuck with me for a little while. Hopefully the pandemic will get over before I do. All right, folks, I got the numbers in, so I'm going to give you the quick numbers first, and then a little bit further in here I will give you the county-by-county numbers. So here's where we are. So yesterday we had a really great number of 13 deaths for the entire state of Florida. That was a terrific number, one of the lowest numbers we've had in the double-digit numbers since we got started here. However, they did pop up today to 64. That's a 51 increase over yesterday. Not good, going in the wrong direction. Let's take a look at the cases now. That's good news, a little bit good news there. Yesterday the cases were 2,583. Today they're 1,885. I used the word betterment yesterday. That's better by 698. So there you go. So the cases are down, the deaths are up. We would prefer it be the other way around. Yes, absolutely. Much rather have less deaths and more cases. That's okay. We can live with the cases because most of the people who get the cases, unless they're elderly people like me, they survive just fine. The thing about it is we are just a teeny bit up with the 7-day moving average for the deaths. We're at 110.86. Lowest day we had was 109.71. That was yesterday, and this past Friday was 109.71. Prior to that, the numbers were really big. So look up here and look over here, and there's where you will find the numbers. You will see them in red and in green. The 7-day moving average will be in red because it's gone up. The cases have come down, so they're going to be on green. You will see those over here in green, and the deaths will be in red, and they went up. Now, if you go back and look at some of these older ones I have done, they don't do that. They are not properly color-coded. So I just started doing that recently, and that seems to help out quite a bit. Some people don't pay a lot of attention to it unless they see the reds and greens, and that's probably a good thing. I had a couple of things to tell you about. I actually have a little pet patrol going on here today with my friends the Kennedys, my new friends the Kennedys, sometimes in Long Island, sometimes in Florida. You're never sure where they're going to be, but so we're going to have that at the very end of this piece after the numbers. And I have some good news for you. Just look up here. Just check out up here. I'm going to show you some things. Remember we talked about the beach market the other day and how they're going through all this $2.5 million renovation, the Village Beach Market here on A1A and Vero Beach at Indian River Shores. I mean, that's our grocery store, for heaven's sakes. Other than that, we have to cross over the bridge. No, don't sing, Crider. Cross over the bridge to go over to Publix or something like that. So we do a lot of shopping at the Village Beach Market, and it's just getting a major overhaul. It's not just a facelift. It's really getting totally redone inside. However, they don't want you guys to feel left out, so guess what? Look at this. Check this out. Food truck. The food truck has arrived. Food truck will start operating tomorrow, September the 1st. And they're going to have a little small produce stand that will be open Monday through Friday. The food truck, here's some various pictures of the food truck. Is a picture of the actual truck that you'll see when you drive by, so you notice what's going on there. And then in addition to that, here's a picture of the kitchen, the kitchen inside the food truck. And then they're going to have a produce stand. I'll go down and take a couple pictures of that as well. They'll have a little produce stand. Now, the food truck hours are going to be breakfast from 7:30 to 9:30, lunch from 11:30 to 2:30, and prepared food pickup from 4 until 6. The little produce stand now is going to be open starting tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and that's at the Village Beach Market here on A1A. Nice people down there, Jason Keene, and he's in charge now, running the whole place and doing quite a nice job. Also want to remind you folks that now the construction on the bike path on A1A is taking place on the west side of A1A. It was on the east side of A1A for the past couple of weeks, and now they're working on the west side of A1A, so we're still kind of like down to two little small lanes of traffic as you're moving along, so you got to be careful about that if you're traveling along. Shout outs today. I got a lot of shout outs today. A couple of people I'm going to repeat because they're nice people. Let's talk about Heather Mason. Oh, we always talk about Heather just because I like the name Heather. That's a very nice name. Marie, Joan, Elizabeth, Ellen, George Ed. And I always say, still trying to figure out what happened to Paige Curtis. We haven't seen much of her. So Paige, better show up. I haven't seen you for a while. Vanessa down in Miami, Tony in Miami, Kevin in Houston, Texas. Hey, Kevin, how you doing today? Our friends up in Minnetonka, Minnesota, and the Kennedys on Long Island, and Vero Beach, of course, and Donna, Rayman Carey, and Barbie Chandler. Barbie. It says Barry on here, but it's not right. It's Barbie. Barbie Chandler. Barbie, thank you very much, Barbie. Appreciate you letting me know that you watch. All you people that, hit the like, don't forget to hit the like button. Please don't forget to hit the like button. And you know what I'm not going to say? If you really pay attention to this, you know what I'm not going to say? Daniel's going to be mad at me because he said, Ron, let's make this a household word down there in Florida. I will suggest to you this. I won't use the word, okay? But please wear your mask and please social distance. But I won't use the word. I didn't use the word, okay? Treasure Coast weather report now for today. Partly cloudy skies with heavy thunderstorms developing this afternoon. Big thunderstorm, bang, crash. High 89 degrees, winds west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain today is 100%. Now that means it's probably going to rain, right? And then tonight, cloudy skies this evening and will become partly cloudy after midnight. Low 73 degrees and the winds will be light and variable. And then tomorrow on Tuesday, partly cloudy with afternoon showers or thunderstorms. High 92 degrees. The winds west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And the chance of rain is about 40%. All right, so there you go, and here come the numbers. You already know what they are for the state of Florida. Now I'll show you the county by county numbers. Back in a flash. As I say every day, back in a flash, here I am with the numbers for Monday, August the 31st, the last day of this month, last day of August. Where has the month gone? We'll be into September. It's going to be fall. The leaves will change. Well, the leaves don't change a whole lot down here, do they? Guess not. Alrighty, 64, the total number of deaths reported in the past 24 hours for the entire state of Florida. That's up 51 over yesterday. Yesterday they were 13. Today they are 64. It's an increase of 51. Wrong direction, folks. Wrong direction. I can tell you every day, the worst day we ever had was August the 11th, and that was 276. So, okay, we're okay with the 64. We were much happier with the 13. We'll be happier with 0. Let's move across here and take a look at the new positives. The new positives for the last 24 hours, reported in the last 24 hours, 1885, and that's down from 2583, down by 698. The worst day we had ever was July the 12th with 15,300. So we're glad to see those numbers go down. But I much prefer to see the deaths go down, quite frankly, but just between you and I, all right? Let's take a look at the Dade County. That's Miami. 34 new deaths to report. A lot of numbers down there, big numbers. 34 new deaths in Dade County reported in the past 24 hours. 351 new positives. Then in Broward County, 1 new death to report and 171 new positives. In Palm Beach County, 2 new deaths to report in the past 24 hours, 100 new positives. Alrighty, let's take a look at Orange County. Orange County, 1 new death to report. That's Orlando, and 132 new positives. They're doing pretty good up there in Orange County, considering all the activity they have up there, and a lot of people coming and going to the theme parks. And although one too many, and their 132 is a lot, they're doing quite well, so to speak. Then we'll go to Brevard County, that's Melbourne. No new deaths to report the past 24 hours and 33 new positives. Here in St. Lucie County, no new deaths to report. St. Lucie County is Fort Pierce, and 17 new positives. Then in Martin County, I put those guys in purple because they're here on the Treasure Coast. That's Stewart, 4 new deaths to report and 47 new positives. Alrighty, let's take a look at Indian River County. That's where I am. No new deaths to report, 1 new positive for the entire county. And then for zip code 32960, there was a correction of a minus in there. And so there was a -1 there. They obviously made a mistake another day. And then zip code 32963, where we are here on the Barrier Island, no new positives to report. Alrighty, let's slide over here and take a look at I'm going to move this up a little bit. So here we go with the 7-day moving averages for the deaths. Now, it's just a little bit above the lowest days we've had so far. The lowest days we had so far was last Friday, where we had 109.71, and then it popped up to 115.14 on Saturday. Then Sunday it was down to 109.71. Today it's up just a teeny bit, 110.86. So, and the reason for that, of course, is, if you look over here, check this number out. Last Tuesday, there was an 181 number in there. There's also a 148 number and a 143 number, but we also have some small ones here. Today was the 64, and then and Sunday was the 13. So we want to see these low numbers. We want to get into the single-digit numbers. All right, so let me take you off and show you the graph that I put together with the moving averages. And there we go. There's our moving average graph. And looks, they'll give you an idea. Like I show you every day. I tell you every day where we've been here. Up here was when we started out, and that was on the 18th of August when I started putting the graph together. And we started coming down, falling like a rock, which was really good. And then we were floundering around down here, as you can see. Popped up yesterday. There was that pop-up yesterday for 115.14, and then we were down to the 109.71, and there was a 109.71 here on the 28th, and we popped up just a teeny bit here to 110.86. So there's the moving average chart. Moving average for the deaths. I want to make sure I say that properly, because people sometimes say, Crider, what are you talking about, for heaven's sakes? Alrighty, folks, I showed you this the other day. I'm going to show it to you again. Some of you people have not seen it. This is how we stack up with the rest of the world, so to speak. And we're going to take a look at the total number of cases with the rest of the world. And that shows USA right on top, unfortunately, with a total number of cases of 6 million, a little over 6 million. Then there's Brazil, India, Russia, Peru, South Africa, Colombia, Mexico, Spain, and Chile. And now if we take a look at the deaths, the total deaths, USA is still on top here, 187,000. Then Brazil is second, India is third, Mexico is fourth, UK is fifth. I mean, look at that. UK's down at 41,000. We're at 187,000. You go down to Italy is 35,000. France is 30,000. Spain is 29,000. Peru is 28,000. And Iran is 21,000. So those are the total number of deaths. And we lead the pack in both deaths, and we lead the pack in total number of cases. Now let's take a look at the entire state of let's take a look at the United States first, and we'll give you a comparison here. So here we are taking a look at the total number of cases in the United States, and if we look at the total number of cases, California leads the pack with a total number of cases of 705,000. Texas is next with 638,000. Florida is next with 623,000. Then we have New York, Georgia, Illinois, Arizona, New Jersey, North Carolina, and Tennessee, and that's how those stack up with respect to cases. Now let's take a look at the total number of deaths. All right, with deaths again, we take a look at New York. New York leads the pack here with 33,000 up here. Jersey is second with 16,000. California is third with 12,000. Texas is fourth with 12,008. And then here we are, Florida, 11,189. We're gaining on Texas here. Then next comes Massachusetts, Illinois, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Georgia in the top 10. Now, these numbers over here aren't terribly meaningful on the right-hand column because if you look at yesterday, there's yesterday's numbers, and that would show you. I can show you quickly what happened yesterday with respect to deaths. This would have been on yesterday. It was 67 for Texas. California had 35. Georgia had 28. Louisiana had 27. Arizona 23. Tennessee 22, and then Florida, number 7, was at 15. So those were the total number of deaths reported. And then I'm going to pop over here to Florida and show you how our state looks just with respect to the total number of deaths in the entire state of Florida. The most number of deaths, of course, is Miami, which is 2437. Broward County is next with 1184. Palm Beach is next with 1119. Hillsborough, 552. Orange County, that's Orlando, 377. St. Lucie County had a total number of deaths of 235. Martin County is 118, and Indian River County, where we are, the total number of deaths since we started is 98. So we're, as far as the east coast of Florida is concerned, we're doing quite well. Brevard, just north of us, seems to always be doing pretty well, but they're way up at 210. St. Lucie County is 235. That's Fort Pierce. So you get a pretty good idea of how all of this looks. All right, now we're going to pop over here and take a look at the world numbers. And here we go with the global view of total number of cases. Now we've passed 6 million here. The USA cases have passed 6 million. 6,002,615. How about that? Look at that. It's past 6 million in terms of cases. Deaths, 183,203. Heading to 190,000. It's not good. 183,203 since we started. Global cases, 25,259,201. And then the global deaths, 847,107. And those are the numbers for today, the last day of August, August the 31st, on Monday. And this is as of about 12. For these numbers, it's as of 12 noon because they change. So the last was updated 16 minutes ago. So this is pretty accurate within 16 minutes of 12:09 in the afternoon on Monday. All righty, here we are today on Monday with the Pet Patrol, and it was very nice of Jeannie Kennedy to send me a picture of their lovely dog. I always call everybody a puppy, but she said so we would send you a picture of our dog Lucas. He's 5.5 years old. He's a rescue at our home in Vero Beach. Lucas loves to get as much sun as possible. Lucas, a sun dog. Isn't this an attractive dog? All right, Lucas. Go for it, Lucas. Yeah, they're doing a little sunbathing. That's outstanding. Hey, Kennedy's looking forward to seeing you when you're here, whenever you're here. Sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not here. But there's Lucas, and Lucas is in charge when they're not here, that's for sure. Send your pictures to roncrider@gmail.com. You'll see it right up here on the screen, roncrider@gmail.com. And as I say every day, always be a part of the solution and never part of the problem. That's an important thing. Don't forget to push the like button. And I want you to have a very blessed, please have a very blessed Monday. That's so important. I mean, let's make it best of Monday. Look, we got the pandemic going. We're wearing masks. We look like we're going to a Halloween party every day we go outside. I was over at the hospital today. Everybody had masks on. Well, you kind of expect them to have masks on there. But then I stopped at a couple of other places to do some things. And here we are, everybody with these masks on. This is, would you have believed that this would have taken place a year ago? And somebody said, guess what? We're all going to be wearing masks next August and September. Come on, give me a break. We would have never dreamed of that. Okay? Have a really great day, folks. Look forward to seeing you back here again tomorrow on Tuesday. Ron Crider signing off for today.